Hey everyone, Codex here. So today what we're gonna do is take a look at Elrond's native token. We will be discussing its price action and the recovery we've been seeing the past few weeks to have an insight on what will most likely happen next. So if you guys like the content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course make sure to join our Telegram channel. So Elrond has done quite well for itself in 2023 so far. We are currently up over 60% since the beginning of this year, and we've also hit a turbo move up recently after holding this support at roughly $40. And overall, we are seeing a slight changement to the trend, a slight improvement. You have to realize that this is the first time we flip a macro resistance, or let's call it a high volume node, since April of last year. Throughout this entire downtrend, we were breaking down below every support and we haven't flipped any major resistance levels. And so managing to do that and being able to trend above a level that seemed so hard to conquer in the past is a positive sign. Also, we have to add the fact that Elrond has finally broken above the bull market support band, which we mentioned numerous times. This band, which is formed by the 21 exponential moving average and the 20 SMA, is a good indicator to know where we are positioned in the market. Breaking above it doesn't imply a bull rally, but it's surely a trend shift indicator. This is the first time we peak above it since we fell in January of last year. We don't have too many data points with Elrond to check what has happened in the past so far, but looking back at 2020, when we went above the bull market support band, the price went on an incredible rally. The same scenario unfolded in Q4 of that same year. Elrond lost its seam for some time, but as it reclaimed this band, we went on another turbo rally where Elrond offered a 19x. Moving further in time to 2021, and the story isn't any different. Breaking above the bull market support band again has led to a 360% move up in a short time. And so you can clearly see that every time we have broken above this band, we've had a decent move higher. I'm in no way saying that we can go below it again, but rather that remaining above this and holding it as support for the next few weeks will be a major bullish sign. Now, there are two things we can't forget. The first thing is that Elrond is still down over 90% from its peak. Keep that in mind. And most alts are still down somewhere between 70 to 90% from their all-time high. And so claiming that we are back now is a bit premature in my opinion. It's a bit too early. Yeah, we're up 60%, but you can clearly see that the entire move up barely makes up for the entire losses or for anything. The second thing is that while Elrond is up 60%, BTC is up 50% this year. Now, Elrond is up slightly more, I'm not going to deny it, but the difference isn't that remarkable. And I'm not saying this to take credit away from it or anything, but rather as a sign that some alts aren't living up to their potential yet. Going up at the same rate as Bitcoin isn't convincing because we all know that if BTC drops, the effect on alts will be brutal. In other words, if Elrond keeps going up at the same rate as Bitcoin and you keep buying it instead of BTC, then you're taking a lot of risk. You have a more stable asset that goes down less in harsh times, which is Bitcoin of course, but instead you buy an asset that can go down 50% in a month and it can't even outperform the safest bet. I'm just trying to explain your risk reward ratio here, so keep that in mind. I think a lot of people tend to forget thinking about this while buying their favorite alt, and this is actually the main reason why I haven't bought Elrond yet despite my love to this project. Now, if you take a look at the Phoenix Ascending indicator on the daily time frame, we can see that the blue LSMA and red RSI are still above 50 and the red line is still going higher. There are no curves whatsoever indicating that there is still a lot of bidding as we speak. We've been seeing an increased number of buying orders with Elrond, higher interest and more longs being opened, which makes me believe that this move up isn't over. When we first discussed Elrond at the start of this year, I'm pretty sure that I said that I think we will move to the support at some point in this year. I would even say that I'm confident we will break above $60 and it's just a matter of time, but the path is more important. Time is the real factor here. So overall, Elrond still looks good in my opinion. A retest to the bull market support band will most likely happen, but overall I think $60 and higher are inevitable. So that was about it, everyone. Thanks again for sticking by till the end. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.